On behalf of our Honorable Chairman and Vice Chancellor of Viva University, Sri Vasareddy Vidyasagar Sir, Srimati Pratyusha Madam, Vice Chancellor of Viva University, Sri K. Rambabu Sir, Director Sri Uday Sir, Principals of VVIT and Viva, Sri Mallikarjun Reddy Sir and Srimati Sarala Madam, Vice Principal Sri Domi Sir, Guntur Campus in charge, Srimati Vedvani Madam, our academic coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff, a warm and hearty welcome to all our children on this auspicious occasion of 79th Independence Day celebrations. 15th August is very important and an auspicious day for all Indians for next thousands of years to come. Independence is a word that every human loves, and without independence, we cannot survive in today's world. Dear children, the freedom that we are experiencing today, the happiness that is seen on our cheerful faces, the comforts, the luxuries, and the latest technologies that we are enjoying today have not come so easily to us. 79 years back, the situation of our forefathers was entirely different from what we are seeing today. For about 1,000 years, they just experienced wars and invasions. And before independence, for about 200 years, we were under British rule. And we were treated like slaves. We did not have right on what was produced in our own agricultural fields. We could not get into the compartments of the trains where Britishers were sitting and traveling. Most of our forefathers could not afford a single good meal a day. That was the condition. India, which was once upon a time the richest country in the world in terms of heritage, culture, customs, and traditions, the country where the diamonds and the most precious stones were sold alongside the roads, had lost her identity, lost her freedom, lost her happiness. See the pity. The situation was worst possible for all our forefathers during that period. And that 200 years had taught us one of the greatest lessons in history of ours. It has told us what we lost and what we lacked, the unity and the leadership. Then thousands of leaders were born across the country in terms of Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Vijayawada Narasimha Reddy, Tanguturi Prakasham Pantulu, Kanneganti Hanumantu, Alluri Sitaram Raju, and so on. And they all led the people and fought in their own way until we got independence in 1947. So dear children, today is not just a day for celebration alone. Today is to remember all our forefathers who have sacrificed everything of theirs, including their health, wealth, lives and families for our freedom. But for their sacrifices, we also would have been in the same situation as our forefathers were 79 years back. Most of the civilizations that flourished thousands of years back have vanished. But we are surviving today. We are progressing today. We are growing today because we have a unique quality and a rare quality with us. It is the inner health. We are blessed with inner health. The Indians are so pure in thoughts, pure in actions, and pure in attitude. And this rare quality, along with the patience, has helped us to develop what is called unity in diversity. Ours is the only country in the world with so much of diversity, but still surviving, sustaining, growing, and progressing. After we got the independence, the situation has not improved. In fact, it had become more complex. Ours was one of the poorest countries in the world, with a per capita income of around 200 rupees. There are around 10 religions, 3,000 castes, and more than 25,000 subcastes. Around 1,500 languages were spoken across the country with different cultures, customs, and food habits. More than 85% people were below poverty line, and around 80% of our people are living in villages. And irony added to this is, for a population of around 30 crores, we had less than 10,000 schools, less than 4,000 hospitals, and hardly any telephones. Dear children, why to talk about Independence Day? Even 30 years back, when we went away from homes on some work, we were standing in the queue outside the STD booths after 9 o'clock in the night to make phone calls to our homes because the rate was 1/4 after 9 o'clock compared to the rates in the daytime. Telephone was a luxury 30 years back. Forget about the mobile phones. That was the situation. We were not only poor economically, but also in health, agriculture, education, and technology. See the diversity and the poverty that we were facing. But our forefathers had not given up. Every citizen of this great nation had given their best with confidence as weapon and positive attitude as the investment. Our journey is very inspiring and motivating to the entire world for the generations to come. Many of our neighbors and others tried their level best but could not stop our growth and prosperity. Here, on this auspicious occasion, I would like to take this privilege to tell you the very few of our contributions and the achievements that were made in just these 79 years. India is the largest provider of IT services in the world. After independence, India is the largest provider of forces for the United Nations to maintain peace and harmony. India is the first and the only country to land at South Pole on Moon through Chandrayaan 3. From one of the poorest countries in the world, we have become the fourth largest economy in the world with a GDP, nominal GDP of around $4.19 trillion. And by 2028, we are expected to surpass Germany to become the third largest economy in the world. And in the last 10 years, we have more than doubled our economy. And we are growing at a rate of 6.2%, which is highest for any major economy in the world. When we started after independence with 200 rupees as per capita income, in 2015, our per capita income was around 86,640 rupees. And in 2025, it is around 2.4 lakhs. There is an increase of around 188% in just 10 years. That's the growth that we are experiencing today. And India is the largest provider of generic medicines to the world. Ours is the third largest producer of drugs and pharmaceuticals in the world and exporting to around 200 countries. Accounting to around 60% of the global production. We are the largest vaccine producers in the world. During the pandemic time, when the whole world was under panic and fear, ours is one of the first countries to come forward on humanitarian grounds to help others. Under Vaccine Maitri, we have supplied 298 million COVID-19 doses to about 100 countries. And one of our ships, by name INS K.Srinivasa, has travelled around 7,500 nautical miles for 60 days to Maldives, Mauritius, Madagascar, Comoros, and Seychelles, and gave assistance for all those countries. We have given medical help to most of our neighbors, and under Mission Sagar, we have supplied essential food items and Ayurvedic medicines to our neighboring countries. That is the power and capacity of India. That is the way we serve the world. And dear children, more than any of these, there is remarkable achievement by Indians in last 11 years. The most poverty people who are under most poverty line have come down from 16.2% to 2.3% from the year 2011 to 2022. That is, in 2011 there were around 206 million people and today there are 33.6 million people. That is what is called development. When the fruits are shared to the most downtrodden people, the poverty line comes down. But we would like to emphasize again and again to you all that the world is changing fast. If you see past 10, 20 and 30 years, the leadership is also changing. And the world is in need of true leadership. And the time has come for India to lead the world again in terms of ethics, morals, traditions, customs, and wholeheartedly. We see all those qualities in you all children. We know that you are more intelligent and you have more IQ levels than us. And we expect you all to get the guidance from the school, university, and your parents, and bring laurels to our nation and do well in your life to lead the world for a peaceful and harmonious globe. Wish you all the very best, children. Thank you.